What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts, as we jump into the brand new video for OnlyFan. This one, DJ Neptune alongside Lojay and Zlatan of Greatness 2.0, the most recent album project from DJ Neptune. Again, I'm looking forward to getting into this properly. As always, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you are hitting that subscribe button, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. I'm really excited to get into this one today. So without further ado, we are going to jump right into this one. Minimal intro stuff. Let's go straight away. Neptune, what we saying?
Greatness.
Tune into the good sound.
That Lojay vocal is just haunting right from the off, isn't it? Just before we get into the actual breakdown of this as well, the intro so smooth. When we're looking at a lot of the sort of sounds that are coming out at the moment, we're hearing a lot of this sort of amapiano influence sound. Like I'm loving the fact that we're starting to get all these different variants and sort of spin-offs of the sound. This already is one of those. It's got this really nice kind of rolling set of percussion. The kick drums have a really nice kind of tint to them. And again, you've got this Lojay vocal over the top, which is almost like chanting, like da-da, 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 da-da. It has this sort of hypnotic circular nature to it. Really cool intro on this one. I'm really looking forward to seeing where it goes as well.
Now I'm feeling jealous of your papa Mili. And she sending videos to pass her fashion me.
Wow.
To pass her fashion me. And it deliverance from my way. My sins are away. And if you no one pray for me.
This is awesome, man. Everything about this vocal from Lojay is crazy. He operates in quite like a higher-ended vocal tone. Like in the frequency scale, he's a higher-pitched vocalist. And I think with this type of tune, it's great. All of the kind of cool stuff that's happening with the instrumental is all happening in the lower end. You've got the kicks. You've got that really cool kind of combo of sub-bass and log drum. You've got some cool percussive elements in there as well. And then you've got in the sort of mid-range those horn toots that are kind of giving the tune its syncopation and that extra dash of rhythm. The whole thing of this tune sounds great. I think Lojay sounds fantastic over this sort of swaggy kind of persona that he gives the tune. Again, it's going to be interesting to see where Zlatan goes with this one as well. Obviously, he's someone who is known for making very club applicable tunes. This definitely has a sort of club vibe. This is a party tune. And again, it's sounding great. I love the tonality of Lojay on this as well. It just sounds so subtle, but so smooth at the same time.
Shoot on sight, and you can put the flame on me because the liquor in my heart. Show me that your body.
I really like the video for this as well. Just kind of scrolling through. Like cutting through this kind of blue background, it looks really cool. The kind of contrast of all the different colors people are wearing, it looks really cool. And then obviously you cut to the silhouette screen where there's the dance routines going on as well. I really like the fact that all three of them are in the video as well. I really like how that looks. It's an enjoyable video. It's a fun video as well, and I think it needs to be to represent what's going on in the tune. It's a very lively, very energetic creation, and I definitely think this as a video is very well suited to the tune itself. Go and check out the album as well if you haven't already. It covers such a wide spectrum of sounds. This is definitely one of the more party-influenced sounds on there.
And I'm your only fan. Baby, this your body too bad, and I'm your only fan. Tell me if you're ready to tango.
The vocal work on this is outstanding, man. I think Lojay has absolutely smashed this out the park, not only with the sort of lead vocal or the hook, those little atmospheric kind of pings we're getting as the vocal kind of slides from side to side. The panning on that is fantastic on a production level, but his voice just fits this instrumental so well. It's sonically, it's like listening to, I'm trying to think of a good example. It's like listening to two things that go together very well. I can't think of two things that go together very well. Socks and shin pads, they go together quite well. I don't know. I can't think of something that's smooth that goes together well. Off the top of my head, I used to be a chef. That's really bad. But it just works, man. Like, it just works. The way he sits vocally in the mid-range, it's crazy. And it's a really good performance. Again, I'm loving the video. Like, there's different shots. We're seeing a lot of dance routines going on as well. Everyone's just enjoying themselves. It's great. That higher pitch switch up is crazy. That sweep behind. Are you mad? Are you mad? Calm down, Lojay, bro. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's crazy the growth we've seen from Lojay as well. Obviously, coming off the back of the Lojay and SARS EP, since then, he's been on absolute roll. We've seen him pop up in so many different places, and the growth is very much, is very valid because he's clearly extremely good at what he does. Again, providing those top lines, again, the utilizing of that vocal as well to let it pan, let it spin around the room, just adds so much depth and kind of space to the tune. It just makes it seem wider and bigger. All of those things going on. Again, the production on this is through the roof as well. The kind of constantly shifting low ends, the sort of sporadic appearances of the log drums as well. Crazy.
Sick body like Coca-Cola boxing. If I not gonna sin a bit fumble, but the way I see, where I loyal, where I humble. Every father see this body say you want it.
Let's go, Zlatan.
Bottega and Gucci. Way like LV and Prada, but you no count reach for.
I mean, if you're gonna enter on a tune like this, coming after a verse as good as Lojay's and a hook as good as Lojay's, that's how you do it, Zlatan, isn't it? Realistically, again, so much energy. These are two of the people I would most like to hear on a dance floor friendly record at the moment, bro. I think both of them have this persona, this kind of energy, a combination of smoothness and aggressiveness in their vocal tone that just gives you that kind of incentive to move. It almost feels like you're being instructed to move without even wanting to. It's crazy. And the way Zlatan appears on that, so much energy straight out the gate, lifting the door to the truck up straight into the straight into the ruckus, shall we say. It works really, really cleanly, man. I'm a big fan of Zlatan. Works perfectly over this instrument. Again, you get the intensity from his vocal, don't you? Like, it's difficult to not move. My leg is tapping away like a crazy person underneath this table, and again, that's what you get when you let people do what they're good at on a tune like this. It'd be very easy to kind of ask Zlatan to almost calm it down for this type of tune following on from Lojay's verse, but I definitely think the kind of differentiation between the two voices gives it a lot more kind of palatability. It makes it more enjoyable to listen to for longer. It gives it the variation, the expansion. You have this smooth kind of intro, and then suddenly we're into this midsection where we're going, wow, I wasn't expecting this to happen. Like, it's crazy where we ended up. Fantastic approach on this one, man. Really, really cool. The back and forth between the two vocalists as well is great. You can still hear Lojay's vocals floating around in the background.
Show me that your body too bad,
That's so catchy, man.
Baby, this your body too bad.
If we're talking like,
and I'm your only.
if we're talking hooks in general, who out there is making catchier riffs than Lojay right now? Like, realistically, maybe Fireboy, maybe Rema. If we're talking catchy hooks, I don't know, man. I think he's in the conversation for that sort of top bracket already. The thing is, he's exploded in such a short space of time. I mean, he may well have been around prior, and I just haven't really been aware of what he's been doing, but it definitely feels like the last sort of 6-7 months has seen him explode onto so many different screens, which is fantastic to see, man. Again, this is a great example of that coming into fruition.
Tell me if you're ready to tango.
I love that high-pitched switch up as well. I think the video is a perfect fit as well for what the tune is. This tune is about dancing, man. It's about having a good time with people that you enjoy, and it's great. Like, I think even this silhouette shot here that we can see on screen, I think the way they're utilizing how cool a silhouette can look is fantastic. Again, the different dance routines where we've seen the three girls in front of the camera, you see all three of the artists involved having a good time as well. That translates when you're listening to it. When you have a video that shows people enjoying themselves, having a good time, you remember that when you hear the tune. Like, there's so many videos over the years where I can remember the video whilst listening to the tune, and it almost makes it better. The visual accompaniment is so important, especially on this. I didn't think that this would be one of the tracks that actually got a music video. I've got to say, I thought it would be, there's like 3 or 4 ahead of this one for me. But it's crazy to see. Fantastic stuff. Every time, every time, those log drums just get me. Still to this day, even though it's like a very established part of the sound at this point, they just get me. They send me, the same way that rolling bass lines do in drill music, man. The same way that those rolling 808 sort of slides still get me. They get me in this. Like, whenever I hear the sort of... Like, whenever I hear those little patterns, it just puts me into a good mood. I love the unpredictability of it within the Amapiano sound. It's something that it's almost like its superpower. The fact it can be unpredictable but still maintain that sense of rhythm. Crazy.
Enemy don't matter. Only me go present.
Greatness.
Enemy don't matter.
DJ Neptune.
Tune into the king of sound.
There we go then. DJ Neptune, Only Fan, featuring Lojay and Zlatan. A lot of Lojay on this tune. He pretty much provides the lead. Zlatan's verse was great. A nice split up from what was going on. A good length of verse as well. The 24-bar verse definitely works in this scenario. Overall, I really like this one, man. Again, I love the entire project. It's one of my favourite projects this year. Go and check it out. DJ Neptune, Greatness 2.0. Adekunle Gold's on there. Rema's on there. Pretty sure Fireboy's on there as well. There's just an endless list, basically, of good collaborators on there. It's absolutely crazy when you look at the full list of people involved. But there we go. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this reaction, technical analysis, and musical breakdown. If you did, please make sure you're hitting the subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. And that'll be it from me for now. I'm sure there will be more videos popping up over the course of today. It is a Thursday after all, so we'll see you all next time. Enjoy your Thursday, and peace.
Sounding so good right now. In a bright town. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.